Yo, 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 good morning, one and all. Welcome to the Monday edition of the Apex Brotherhood live stream. My name's Richard. I'm joined today by William Davis. How are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. Do you like that timing, though?
Yeah,
That was
that was
insane.
pretty good.
That was insane timing. Oh, man, I'm hot now. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Oh, how are you? What's news?
I'm not too shabby. I'm actually a little bit under the weather. I went for a jog this morning, but I feel that maybe my immune system is a little bit shot at the moment. So I need to do something about that, like as soon as possible. Otherwise, it's going to be a very short week.
Yeah, mate, it's the same as that. You know, I woke up, I could feel it coming on over the past couple of days, and I know that Ewan was really ill Friday-ish. So I woke up and I thought, okay, you know, I could feel it coming. I did a gym session last night, and then I felt a bit nasally, and then I woke up this morning, and I was like, and I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, there it is. I knew I was going to get it. So yeah, like super sore throat right now and like really blocked up. So it's that time of the year, though, you know, it's that time of the year where everyone catches something. So hopefully I can fully recover over the course of the next couple of days. I've got honey, I've got natural organic honey, I've got green tea, I've got coffee, I've got everything I need to try and recover. So yeah, so I'm good.
Good. All right, guys, a very quick disclaimer, and then we'll get into the movements of the market and today's discussion as well. Awesome. Schmiert Beans. Music is up.
Yes.
Cool. So MGN fixed my mouse this weekend, so it now no longer double clicks, which is amazing. So
but hopefully it does double click just when you want it to.
Yes, it no longer does it automatically. I need to do it manually now. So yeah, he's got a program that he can use to test how many clicks a single click does with your mouse. And I think it was double clicking every like 2 out of 3 clicks, something like that. Oh wow! So it was properly it was probably fucked.
Broken.
It was.
Yeah. Computer said no. The mouse said no. Yeah, nice.
And then, had a run this weekend with the park run. Got a new PB, a new personal best for 5K.
Bravo.
Which was pretty dank. Enjoyed that. It was pretty good. But my legs didn't feel that bad yesterday, and now this morning I went for a run again this morning, as per the challenge that I set myself in the challenge and goals section in the Discord. Mm-hmm. Started the day off with a run. Only have 1 coffee, so I've already had my coffee for the day. But now this run, I came back, I sat down, and then when I sat down I was like, I'm not going to be able to get up for a little while.
I can't walk.
I can't walk. What the hell? So I have a blanket on my legs, and the one leg specifically, it feels like she's not happy. Well, the one leg is not happy. I did stretch and all of that stuff this morning as I should have. I just think that maybe
Dude, sometimes
the 5K and yesterday's rest was not enough. And today. Yeah. And on top of that, I marked a trade. And then the trade bloody missed my entry. So I saw it like establish. And I was like, okay, I'm going to take the trade on GU. And then there's one on EU as well. Didn't take the EU one. I just marked the EU one. But the GU one, I was like, okay, it's already moved like a few pips away from where I wanted to enter. I'm not going to FOMO into this trade. I'm going to take a limit order. I placed the limit order, and then it missed my fucking limit order, and now it's gone and hit TP. So I'm a little bit annoyed by the fact that my legs happened. I feel a little bit under the weather, and it missed my perfect trade. So I am
That is the perfect start to a Monday, mate. That's what I want to hear on a Monday.
The weather is like we're supposed to be in summer, not summer, like a strong spring. Let's say that, like spring almost into summer, and bloody miserable weather, mate. Weather's miserable.
I'm glad because it's so miserable here. Like I'm not sure if so for those of you who are in the premium Discord, we have now released the premium Discord, which is cool. But for those of you who are in the premium Discord, Ewan posted he was supposed to go for a run at 7 a.m. this morning. However, the rain was just absolutely chucking down. Like it was bucketing rain down. And literally, I had my windows open and I could hear it lashing down. And obviously, because I woke up groggy and ill, I texted Ewan at like 10 to 7 because we were supposed to go for a live streamed run at 7. I was like, dude, like you're running on your own. Like I'm not going to be running with you. And he literally replied with, "You think I'm running in this? You must be nuts. Screw that." He said, "It's absolute hammering down. I'll be at the gym later." I was like, "Yeah, fair." I was like, "Yeah, that's a completely understandable response." I was like, "Yeah, okay. I can't blame you." I was like, "Just chuck a video in of proof of how awful the rain is." I noticed in the wilds, I noticed you mentioned that, you know, the rain is nice to run in. Dude, me and you love running in the rain. Like, we've ran in seriously, like, heavy downpours before. But, like, we just recovered, or he's just recovered from a cold, and I've now currently got a cold. That's the last thing you want, is to go running out in pissing down rain when it's when you got a cold. But it is such a good feeling. It is such a good feeling, especially in the summer. Like every now and then you'll get like a really heavy rain day in the summer, and there's nothing better. It's nice, it's hot, it's warm, but it's absolutely lashing down with rain. Just like the rain hitting you is just, it's amazing. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Let's have a very quick catch up with chat while we wait for this BS to play out. Alex Butler, good morning, wifey. How are we this morning?
Morning, Alex.
MGN, good morning, bro. How are you? Evan Bourne saying, let's go, Evan, mate. Good to see you in after a bit of a hiatus on your part, you know, being a little bit busy and having some other things that happens in life. Glad to see you're back, mate. Morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, Evan. How are you doing, Ghetto?
In the wilds, Ilias, good morning. How are you, mate? Morning, all.
Yes, in the
Dave
wild.
Rankin. G'day, all. G'day.
G'day, all. G'day, mate. G'day, Dave. What's going on, Cocker?
Good morning, Dave. How are you, mate? Ginger tea, bruh. Yeah.
Mate, I've hit, so the missus swears by it.
Yeah,
and
obviously here.
Really? I see. Maybe I don't know. I thought it was a culture thing, but maybe I'm just a muppet, because she like makes her own like herbal tea soup and just stuff like that, and it's like full of all sorts of like. She made a tea a soup over the weekend, and it was like her mum's recipe, and she named like all the things that are good for you in it. And I was like, oh my god, that sounds incredible. But yeah, dude, I just have, you know, green tea because of her. If not, it would have just been a really honey coffee.
Yeah, so tea, if you're gonna add ginger to it, like get yourself like a really thinly sliced ginger, like proper ginger, or you can grate the ginger into your tea. Honey, so it can be any tea. It can be a black tea, or it can be like a rooibos or whatever. Like just any tea without milk, basically. Any tea that you can stomach without milk. Ginger, either grated or like thinly sliced, and then lemon, like a squeeze of lemon, not like lemon concentrate, but like a lemon, proper
like
lemon
an
juice.
organic lemon, like a proper lemon.
Organic lemon juice. Oh, dude, for throat.
I
and
know
like
my mum has lemon in her tea. Is it her tea or her coffee? I'm sure it's her tea she has lemon in. Like she'll slice a slither of lemon and just chuck it in her tea.
Yeah, Alex does that as well. Same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
She swears by it. So yeah.
Maybe there's me thinking it's a culture thing. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe it's just a me thing that I just I'm ill, right? Black coffee and honey, and I am back in the game.
Let me suppress any hunger pains that I might have. That my body is telling me, dude, you need sustenance. No, I'm sick.
Pretty
I'm
much.
having coffee. I'm gonna depress my body.
Yeah, pretty much, mate. Yeah, coffee, cigarette, back in the game. Good
Morning, beautiful people. Well, you're definitely not talking to the two of us.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's talking to chat.
Yeah. It's like on full rainy cold front here. Yeah, that's what we have at the moment. It started yesterday. Saturday was like nice. Wasn't cold. It was a little bit overcast, but it was nice. It was like nice weather.
I refuse to accept cold weather unless it's snow. That's the only time I'll accept the cold. The minute it starts snowing, it's like, yeah, come on, we like this. But until then, nah, dude, I hate the cold. I'm not a cold guy.
Truly. Pair of wimps. It's only water ain't gonna kill you. Yeah, well, too much of a good thing's not a good thing now, is it?
Yeah.
Rain's not gonna kill you.
He's got a point. Yes, fair. I get it. You know, water, it ain't gonna hurt us. A bit of rain, you know.
Yeah.
Until I turn up the stream, like so blocked up and cold, fluid and all sorts of garbage. That you're just watching some slime monster chat to you on stream. I don't think you guys want that, and kind of fancy showing up every single day.
Yeah, it's like your normal octave range drops by 2 octaves.
Yeah, mate, literally.
If you spoke like this, now you speak like this.
Because I'm so blocked up.
Grated fresh honey, fresh ginger, lemon squeeze, and honey best. Yeah, Dave, that is
that does sound incredible. With a proper organic tea leaves as well.
Yeah, so we have a tea in South Africa called rooibos, which is a tea that is very well known in South Africa, but it's like a reddish tea. So it's not considered like a black tea or a green tea. It's got like a reddish hue to it. Literally rooi meaning red. So it's red bush tea. And it's slightly sweet. It's got like a very natural sweetness to the tea itself. It's very good. So usually you would have rooibos with ginger, lemon, and honey, and that is just the perfect. Let's say it's like remedy.
Yeah, fair. I've not heard of that.
Hell yeah. We've only had proper snow once in the last 20 years. First of all, love, we've had snow 3 times properly in the last 20 years.
But I mean, you're in South Africa. It's, you know, if you told me you had snow on the regular, I'd be like, it's a bit weird. South Africa is known for its snow, so that makes sense, Alex. To be fair.
Dave Rankin saying rooibos is sold here in Amazon. Tanny swears by it. Yep.
Who the hell's Tanny?
Oh, that's Afrikaans for auntie, for your aunt.
Oh, I thought that was the name of his missus or something. Like nickname for like nickname.
Aunt swears by it, so Tanny. Wum is uncle.
What is uncle?
Wum.
Wum.
Ua.
Ua.
Wum. Yeah, wum. O-O-M.
Wum.
Yeah.
It's uncle. How interesting.
Truly, congrats, Butler Bros, on your park run PBs. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, the Butler brothers were smashing it out of the park over the weekend on the park runs. Yeah, big congratulations, guys.
Funny, mate. It's my 9th park run, and my very first one, I did like for 5 kilometer, I did 58 minutes or something like that. Not a good time, but
that's 5K, isn't it?
Yeah, for a 5K. Yeah. Everybody has to start somewhere. You know, that kind of like...
Dude, 100%, man. Look, it's not necessarily a matter of being the best on your first one. It's a matter of finding something measurable.
It's getting a baseline. And I've cut that down by 22 minutes in the last 9 weeks. So my PB now is 36 minutes and 12 seconds.
Dude, that's sick. That is so good. Well done, man. I'm proud of you.
So it feels good. Boom se disselboom. Haha. Yeah, that's a saying.
Boom se disselboom.
Wow, that's actually a really... You pronounced that pretty well, mate. Like disselboom, you actually like straight up nailed. Boom se disselboom. Boom is tree.
Wait, what?
Boom, B-O-O-M, boom.
It's tree.
Is tree.
Oh,
yeah.
So uncle the tree.
Yeah, it's Uncle Dissel tree. So the dissel is a type of tree.
Oh, I see. Fair.
Yeah. So it's
fair. Strange sayings.
Yes, very much.
Yes, it's quite funny. So I'm starting to speak a little bit more like Cantaglish and Cantonese to the missus, and she says to me all the time, she's like, "It's so weird, like how perfectly you pronounce the Cantonese." And I was like, "Is it?" And she's like, "Yeah, like you speak it. Like obviously I'm not fluent. I'm not fluent, far from it. However, I can what I can speak is fluent. It is pronounced very fluently, and I'm getting quicker at it as well, which is pretty cool. So I'm starting to sound a little bit more natural.
Yeah, mate. It's very gratifying if you have a native speaker of a specific language, and they tell you, dude, perfect enunciation. Perfect.
Yeah, it's a good feeling, man. It is a really good feeling, especially for like us Brits, who 90% of the time are pretty ignorant people. You know, we don't really care for too many languages. For me, who likes languages, it's super cool to have a compliment from a native speaker of a language I don't personally speak.
Yeah, that's it. I think it's one of those gratifying feelings where it kind of reinforces that want to carry on. Like, if you and somebody tells you, dude, you suck at this, it's like it's negative reinforcement. So, or negative feedback in this, then you kind of like lose that want to carry on.
Oh, I'm shit at this, so I'm not going to bother.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, not only that, I'm big into my cultures, man. You know, I love learning about different cultures, love learning about different parts of the world and what they do and how they see certain things. So, like, when it comes to languages, if I can, like, my goal is to speak as many languages as possible. So, like, me and Cece have spoken about when we have kids, they'll be fluent in English, obviously, Cantonese, obviously, Welsh potentially, and then I also want them to be French and Spanish, so they'll have 5 languages under their belt.
Yeah, I've got 2 under the belt, and then I would love to learn a few more. But I mean,
she's nuts. She's got like 4 or 5. She's got like 3 like Mandarin, Cantonese. I think she's got like another dialect of like something in Taiwan. And then obviously English, and then she's got a load of other ones as well. She's absolutely typical Asian, man. You know, she's just super smart. You know, super intelligent woman.
Yeah, I think in South Africa every person has at least 2 languages that they know, at least, and there's people that know many more.
But yeah, I know my South African mate speaks Afrikaans, English, Zulu, and Swahili, I think. But he's not too good in Swahili or Zulu.
Who's that now?
A boy that I grew up with, an Afrikaans mate of mine. Yeah, he's not too good in Swahili or Zulu, but he speaks Afrikaans fluently, obviously.
Yeah. So Zulu is isiZulu. Is the language. Zulu is the culture.
Yeah.
isiZulu is the
Zulu
language. Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair. Oh, there you go. See, that's what I mean. Learn every single day, guys. Even on a trading stream, we learn about non-trading things, which is sick. I'm just looking at the markets now. GBP is pulling up something nice. Trying to debate whether this is trying to move further down. or whether it's trying to reverse to the upside. Looking at Euro now, Euro's in a potential sell zone, but
we also have no like high impact news today, so today might be one of those. If we're going to go in the direction, we're going to steadily go in that direction. Or
I don't
it's
think
just
we've got
going
any
up.
news today, have we?
We have no Red Folder news. We have the current account on EU at 10 o'clock, and then it's just Canadian and US stuff later. But other than that,
other than
no.
overall. Also, guys, for those of you who are in the Discord premium group, you will be seeing an announcement in just a moment. It's going to be of the news outlook for the week. So if you guys want to keep up to date with the news outlook and saves you actually jumping in and looking at it yourself, we do post the weekly news outlook for you in the Discord. Also, what we're doing is we are programming. We've got some fantastic people working in the background, programming like a bot to actually release the news and ping it directly to your phone 10 minutes before every high and medium impact news event. So that'll be in the premium Discord as well. So that's gonna be pretty sick.
Yeah, that's a pretty nifty little announcement to have.
Yeah, well, mate, that's literally why we do it, because like sometimes, like I know, like 50 Cal, I know he forgets about the news. Sometimes he says to me all the time, he's like, "Oh shit, I forgot about the news." I forget about the news. So like, if we can post like a weekly release of the news forecast for the week ahead, and then like remind everybody like 10 minutes before, like, dude, there's like CPI coming out today. The CPI out in 10 minutes. There's NFP in 10 minutes. There's non-claims in 10 minutes. Like, be careful. I think it just helps people, you know?
Yeah. In the Wild saying, I love running because it's a race against yourself. You're always running against your own PB unless you're a professional athlete, that is. I love that. And the thing is like it's also translatable towards trading. Trading is also a race against yourself. It's a competition against yourself.
Yeah, I like that.
It ties so nicely into the idea of it's you against you.
Yeah, I fully agree, man. I do, like, in the Wilds, I love running. I'm a big runner. I think my fastest 10K is 46 minutes. Ooh, I can't remember now. I think my fastest 10K, it's in the 40s, which was pretty good. My fastest 5K, 17 flat. So like I'm a big runner. I love my running. Ewan's not so keen on his running. He prefers his gym. But dude, I love my running, man. Especially in like the summer. Like I worked in Mallorca for a few weeks, but a couple of years ago now. And there was nothing nicer than getting up really early in the morning before going to work on the bar. I'd like run down the strip and run back, and I'd just clock like 3 miles. And the thing is, like, a lot of the time I wasn't even running for PBs. I was just running to wake myself up. I was running to feel better. I was just running to enjoy the view and get some mileage in before work. It's such a good feeling.
Just straight up running.
Yeah, mate, literally, I felt like Forrest Gump. You know, people talk about that runner's high. Dude, that shit's real. Like, a runner's high is real. And for me, it kicks in about mile... I think my body takes about mile 2.5 to really warm up and form the motion, and then my runner's high will kick in probably around mile 4 or 5, and that's when I'll be like, okay, now I can go forever. It's like now I can just keep running.
Yeah, I have yet to hit a runner's high, because generally with the park run, what I do is I jog for, let's say, the first, I don't know, 2.5 kilometers, and then I would walk like a fast enough pace, but just not a jog, just walk a fast enough pace for like 500 meters, and then I'll run the other, or I'll jog the other 2 kilometers again, that kind of like thing. So I haven't like consistently jogged to the point where I've had that second kick.
Yeah, that's it, man. It's about what works for you.
No, but I mean, I'll get there eventually. No, we'll eventually get there. Dave actually, a Disselboom is a harness pole used on an ox cart as the voortrekkers. Yeah, that's actually true. I was just saying with the boom, like being a tree for, and then Dissel, it's actually the axle connection pole. Disselboom is the main pole or shaft of a wagon or cart in which the draft animals are yoked. Yeah, something like that.
I will try not to get it, but there's a good chance I will.
Evan saying, I speak 3, English, Australian, and American. Dude, you barely speak English. What are you talking about?
Oh, man, I love that. I speak English, American.
Bupe saying, in Africa, we're forced to learn our local languages. For example, in Zambia, they saw that the newer generations only learning English, so the Ministry of Education requires you to learn a local language as well.
Okay, I respect that.
That is very respectable, because you're still maintaining your cultural heritage of that specific area in your country. Like, for argument's sake, my dad was born in Zambia, and well, to English parents or whatnot, but he was born in Zambia, so he also had to learn like some of the cultural things there as well. So maybe not necessarily the language, but like living in that area, you have to understand certain cultural things.
The traditions, sort of thing.
Yeah, so you do pick up some of the things as well. Dave, as a man in a house of ill repute who undressed... Okay, wait, let me remove that one and then just read it first. Okay, yeah, I can't bring that up.
Dude, I just read it as well. I literally just finished reading it. We should really read the messages or like read the comments before bringing them up.
Yeah, but now we know Dave is one of those people as well. Dave, Barry, and Pooley.
Yeah, Dave, Barry, and Pooley. We got to be careful.
Remember, the 3 of them are men of ill repute.
Do you know what really makes me laugh? Dave in the Discord. Dave, yeah. You're fuzzy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Every time I see Fuzzy pop up, it just makes me laugh. Like there's a movie with, I think it's Zac Efron in it, and is it Baywatch? No,
he wasn't Baywatch.
He was in Baywatch. It's not Baywatch. Oh, what's it called? Dirty Grandpa?
Was it Dirty Grandpa or was it Bad Neighbors?
No, it wasn't Bad Neighbors. I think it is either Dirty Grandpa or Bad Grandpa or something like that. And it is like he's there naked on a beach with like this bee covering his manhood, and this kid comes up and goes, "Fuzzy bee, Fuzzy bee, let me touch Fuzzy bee." Every single time I look at Dave's his Discord, it's so funny.
Like picture goes through your mind.
Mate, it cracks me up all the time. Yeah, Bad Grandpa, I thought it was. Too late, dude. Yeah, you already brought it up, man.
Yeah, I brought it up and I was like, "Ooh, okay." Yeah, everybody can go and pause the stream and then just read.
As a man of ill repute, oh shit! I don't want to bring this up.
I read it and I was like, when he said, "as in a man in a house of ill repute," I was like, "Okay, I know what this is about." Remove it quickly.
I know where this is going.
Too late. And then when
also,
I read
guys,
it, like,
do not forget to give us a big thumbs up on the video, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for those of you who are new here. It would be super awesome if you guys can join the Discord. Links are in the description below. Also, guys, I'm looking very pale today as well. What's going on? Also, guys, we do have all the links in the description to our social medias. So, for example, the Instagrams. I don't know if Rich put his in. I know that Rich has just created his Instagram, so he's very new to that. But my Instagram is in, and so is the Apex Brotherhood Instagram. So, guys, get your sexy ass into the Instagram. Follow us on social media. The link is in the description for the Discord as well. We do have a free Discord. but we have now released the premium Discord, which is going to be absolutely incredible. Live calls twice a week, as well as live stream exercises, keeping fit, and of course, there's a trading lounge where everyone will be hanging out and chilling. So I think there's a few of you in there already, which is absolutely awesome to see.
Yeah,
A fat thumbs up.
We've had some like interesting conversations, and there's, for argument's sake, the one area that had a lot of discussion this weekend was the goals and achievements section.
True. Yeah, absolutely.
Challenges and goals.
Yeah, we're holding ourselves accountable, guys. You know, if you like, we're called Apex Brotherhood for a reason. You know, not only are the founders two brothers, we're also here to hold each other accountable and make sure we're the most successful people going forward. We're all here to hold ourselves accountable and be better. So if you want to achieve a goal, post it in there, and we'll make sure that you stick to the goals and make sure that you're 1% better each time.
And just because we're saying, 1% better, it's the idea of small incremental improvements. We're not saying literally, you have to always be 1% better every single time. It's more just the idea.
It's the ideology of constant improvement. Yeah,
we're constantly trying to improve ourselves and our surroundings and our families and people that are connected to us. So. Yeah, I like the idea of it. Will I need to take a quick call?
Yeah, son.
If you don't mind, I'm just going to remove myself.
No problem. Oh, sorry, mate. That's my bad. Should I come down? Ooh, no. Should I come down the bottom here? That's a bit better. There you see me full screen. Right then, guys, just have Evan Bourne just took a long on gold. I'm on gold now, and I don't like this area down below. I like the idea of going long on gold, but I don't like this area down here. Just gonna be patient and wait and see what happens. But dude, awesome stuff. I kind of want to see something like this. A pull back to the downside. And then a continuation up. I think that'd be really cool. Got to be careful in this area here. We're in this perfect pullback area after the sell-off. It's nice to see us actually come down below all-time highs now. So all-time highs are all the way up here at like 330, something like that. Yeah, 378. Hang on, a bit higher. Okay, 4380 is all-time highs, and we've pulled back really nicely now and started consolidating round. So it's cool to see that we now have a target. So that's quite nice. So let's hope that trading this is going to be a little bit easier now. Euro USD. We are in a downtrend, but the higher time frame says that we may want to actually start buying up. We haven't swept these lows, which would have been cool. We'll have to see what happens. GU's not really seeing much until, well, right now we're actually in a perfect pullback zone for the sells. But again, we've come under and we've not. Okay, we've closed below this low, but we've not really closed that strong on the 15-minute. 5-minute is looking a lot nicer, but still nothing too strong yet. I think this will be a deciding zone. If we can consolidate around here and then break and close below, I think I'll start selling on GU. Yeah, I don't think EU is ready for a sell yet. I like the pullback idea, but I really don't think it's ready. Gold. Okay, gold is pulling back now quite nicely, so that's pretty cool.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you.
That's right, man.
Got it sorted.
Got it sorted.
salt it. It's like saying,
Yeah.
got a bottle of water.
Got a bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
Diane Richard.
Oh, by the way, I'm drinking 2 of these today.
Nice.
That is part of the challenge.
Dude, I'd smash 2 of them by like 12 p.m. I'd smash 2 of them by noon.
Well, the goal is to do 3 to 4 of them, but I will
Nice.
I'll be happy with just 2.
Mate, big congratulations if you manage to smash 2 out, because that's the thing. Like, water for me, like, I'm addicted to this stuff. I can't drink enough water. I hate everything other than water, whiskey, and coffee. And I do like a pint of Guinness now and then, but I got to be in the mood for it. But water, whiskey, and coffee are like the only things I drink. I literally
a very big whiskey drinker.
Yeah, I love my whiskey. I actually can't remember the last time I drank anything other than whiskey, water, or coffee. I think I was on holiday in France with the family last month. I think I had an orange juice. I actually can't remember if I can't remember the last. Okay, no, I'll have a protein shake, if that counts.
Yeah, but do you count protein shake as a drink or as a meal?
Yeah, I don't know, because I'll have a meal and a protein shake, so I suppose it as a drink. But I mean, like, I wouldn't go out my way to be like, "Ooh, I fancy a protein shake." Sip, sip, sip. Like, I mean, I'm glugging it down. I'm guzzling it just because.
Yeah, so you're using sustenance.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not using it out of pleasure. So I don't know.
I actually like smoothies. So fruit smoothies. Or
yeah, mate. But again, I just don't find an occasion where I could like drink a fruit smoothie. I just don't find the occasion to. Like, if there was a smoothie shop around, like if I lived in a city, I'd probably actually, go out and maybe buy a fruit smoothie over a coffee. But I just don't drink it, and to make one is just a bollock load of effort. So it's like,
have Je and Sam's dodgy photos been posted yet? No, I don't think they have. Have they?
Let's have a look. Where would they be? Would they be in the teams?
They have not been posted, no. We do have the team update ones, but not in the Discord, no. It's in the teams update. Both of them are there.
Yeah, I got it. I'll check him in.
So are you going to...
Yeah, I'm going to put him straight in, don't worry.
And then while that's going on, Puli saying I had 3 of the black stuff in front of a roaring log in fire in our local pub yesterday afternoon. Not better.
So again?
Not better. Puli, it sounds like you're still having 3 of the black stuff in front of a roaring log fire in your local pub. Are you still under the influence?
As in Guinness? Dude, I love Guinness.
Yeah.
I got to be in the mood for it, do you know what I mean? It's like, if I'm out at a pub, I'll drink Guinness. Because whiskey at a pub is just too expensive. It's ridiculous. I think I paid 30. So, like, I love a Japanese whiskey. It's called Hibiki. And it's like £30 a shot.
You know what I've come to like?
What's that?
Now I've literally forgotten. As I was about to tell you, I literally
forgot what I like.
Yeah, I forgot. Sake. I had like a let's say a low quality sake once, and I was like, I kind of want to experience this more. So a rice wine. I want to try a rice wine, a proper sake.
Oh yeah.
Evan asking, why is it so hard to drink a pint of water, but 6 pints of lager and 6 shots of JD
Like
at
water,
the beginning of a good night?
Dude, literally, man, it's such a real feeling.
Yeah. Your bias is we're looking for buys. It does seem as though we've just come all the way down halfway into last week Friday's New York session, and we are reacting a little bit off of it on GU. EU did not close lower than the Tokyo low. It wicked below, but it hasn't closed. So waiting to see on EU whether or not it wants to close lower. If it closed lower, then I would probably look for sells, but as it sits right now, we're a bit flat on EU.
Yeah, EU, GU a bit flat. I'm considering buying gold, if we can break and close above this consolidation.
Gold, we had the high of the day so far, which was wicked.
Right, everybody, I just want to say I am about to click send and ping everybody in the Discord of the losers of last Friday's stream competition. So can we have a big drum roll, please? Can we get a drum roll in here? I know we have got...
I think we do have one.
Boom, and it is out there for the world to see. Sam, GG boys, good game. Well done on well done on competing, but unlucky on the loss. Rich, you took the win on that one. Don't get too used to it, bro. You know I'm back Friday, so I will be there to take that crown from you.
The funny thing is, it was probably the first time I've actually followed a plan while trading on one of our trading competitions. All of the other times I say I have a plan and then it just goes out the window. You know, the moment I see someone's in trade, I'm like, oh no, I need to act as well. Quickly, get into a trade. This time I had a plan. I followed it.
Good man.
I had 4 winning trades and 1 losing one, but the losing one was due to my mouse dropping the stop loss as I was dragging it, and then price just went wicked it and then started going lower. So I was like, okay. So one of them was a loss. It wasn't supposed to be a loss, but that is what it is. But if it wasn't for that one, I would have been a perfect 100% win for the week or for that day specifically. So,
tis what it is, mate. We didn't get a close. That's annoying. We got a break. We didn't get a close.
Pooley saying, bit hungover today, can't lie. Went on Stella, wife beater after, and fell asleep upright in my office chair in the doghouse this morning.
Oh, mate. Whoa. To be fair, so Saturday night, I don't drink. For those of you who don't know me that well, I don't really drink. When I say I love whiskey, I literally mean I'll have a shot of whiskey every now and then, or a double whiskey every now and then, but I don't really drink. Now, however, when me and Ewan go out to drink, we drink. And I mean, we will drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink. And it's awful because we hate hangovers. It just gets sloppy and, you know, it's awful. We embarrass ourselves. We hate it. So we don't drink. Now, Saturday night, I had 2 cans of Brewdog. It's called Blackheart. So it's a little bit like Guinness. I think it's an Australian company. And then I had half a bottle of red wine with Ewan. And
I love red wine.
Oh man, I love my red wine. And this was red wine that we took home from France, from wine country. So it was such nice wine. And we sat there watching a comedy program. And I'll be honest with you, I was half cut watching this comedy, bro. Because like I said, I never drink. I was literally half cut after 2 cans of BrewDog and half a bottle of wine. It was so funny. I woke up the next day with such a hangover, and I was like, oh, this is why I.
There's very few things that gives a hangover like too much red wine.
Oh, dude, like when I was younger, and I must have been like 16, 17. Like I'd drink some red wine, and I would wake up in the morning with the worst headache on planet Earth. And I don't know, maybe it's because I'm British, and typical Brits, we started drinking early. And what I mean by early is at a young age, and it was awful, man. Like I'm so over it. Like I hate drinking now. You know, I don't like the feeling of hangover. Don't like the feeling of just being drunk, but I do love a good whiskey. So like a couple of shots of whiskey now and then is chef's kiss. Let's have a quick catch up with chat. We got LJ. Yes, LJ. What's going on, bro? Hey, BrewDog. Yeah, mate. BrewDog is it's okay. It's not as good as Guinness. I'm sorry, but just nothing does it like the Irish. You know, nobody does it like the Irish.
Do you know Kilkenny's?
Kilkenny's, no.
I think Kilkenny's is also a kind of stout, because that's what Guinness is. It's like it's a stout, really dark. So Kilkenny's is one of the ones that we've had before as well, and then there's a South African one called Castle Draft.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what you were putting in the group the other day, wasn't it? You said something about Castle Draft.
I can't remember, but like it's also we have milk stout, Castle milk stout, which is similar to Kilkenny's and to what was the other one? I can't remember. Guinness. It's the same as Guinness. Same variant.
Mate, Guinness is quality. So like after the rugby games, like dude, if we were on a tour, like we'd be up in the valley. So I'm talking like true Welsh country, you know. I mean like barely speaking English Welsh country, and we were there playing the game, and we got slaughtered. It was a shit shirt night, so we had to have an army helmet, and we had to have a shit shirt, so I had like a flowery shirt, and then we did like a few of the boys were doing like initiations and stuff like that. And mate, I'll tell you what, the amount of Guinness you drink as a rugby lad is ridiculous. Like I can't even remember getting home. The coach journey home was just Guinness after Guinness after Guinness, like in the cans. And then you'd be stopping off at all the pubs on the way, like all the local rugby clubs on the way home. And then you'd go to the nightclub at the end of the night, and mate, it would just be such a sloppy night. They're good old rugby days, right? Good morning, beautiful CC. Good morning. How are you doing, CC? I'm guessing work is quiet because I know that she's working today. So good morning, CC. How are you doing? We'll try a few more APIs. They're kind of nice, but yeah, no, mate, I do like a good API. I prefer an ale than an API. So I like craft brew. I like local stuff. So me and CC were actually up near London a couple of months ago, and wherever I go, I'll try my hardest to try their local beer. So in fact, we were actually in the Cotswolds in a place called, let me try and remember. The pub was called the Swan. I think it's called Swanwick. I'm pretty sure it's actually called Swanwick. And we were there, and we actually had what's called the Swan Lager. I like to look after the locals. I like to really try their beers and their alcohols. So, but usually a lot of the time they have craft ales, or they have homebrew ales. But you got to be careful with an ale, Evan. Like, dude, that stuff can be violent. You know, that can be high percentage. It'll get you steaming. So you got to be very careful when drinking ales. CC, coffee. I haven't got a coffee this morning. I saved my coffee for the Fiverr streams. So I haven't got a coffee this morning. FWE, good morning, traders. Good morning, mate. How you doing? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give us a big thumbs up and join the Discord. The link is in the description below. How are you doing this morning? How's your weekend, man? Like, let us know how your weekend was, guys. Alex Butler, good morning, CC. Evan, good morning, CC. LJ fully admitting the Irish do it proper with his stout. Nah, Guinness is class. That's totally fair. Dude,
Yeah.
like 100%. There's just... I don't do lager anymore. You know, I think like my stomach's sort of not allergic, but there's something in lagers and ciders that just doesn't agree with me. However, a stout, like my joints, my body feels fine other than my head after a few stouts. So I really got... Yeah, after one too many, my head's not so good, but everything else is fine. So Guinness was where it was really at for me. And dude, like the more you drink it, the smoother it gets. It's like, oh, it's just I couldn't get.
Isn't that the same with a lot of alcohols? Like the more you drink it, the smoother it gets.
I don't know. I've had a few where it's like, so we were out at I was out in London at the event that I was speaking at, and Sol and Mickey, who are the founders of the Fivers, came down, and it was so funny because I saw Victor there as well. So Victor, Abe, who's a community manager, also Rich was there. So we're all having, I was having a cigar and a Guinness, and then Mickey comes and sort of solarize. And they were like, cigars and whiskey, is it? I was like, yeah, celebrating with a cigar and a Guinness. And then he goes, I'll get the shots in then, shall I? He comes out with a Sambuca shot. And back when I was a bouncer, back when I was on the door, like I threatened to kick people out for drinking Sambuca around me. I cannot stand the smell of it. But, I felt rude that he just bought us all Sambuca shots. And I thought, that was such a nice gesture. So I had to cane it down. It's one of those shots, man, that never gets nicer. I said to the missus, I was like, "See, do you want it? Like, do you want to drink my Sambuca?" She looked at me and was like, "Nah, not."
You're on your own, mate.
She's completely teetotal. She doesn't drink at all. She just looked at me like I'd just spoken a complete foreign language.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, did you just insult her family history or something?
Yeah, literally, I just dishonored her entire family. She's like, just get that absolute slop away from me. So funny, man. Evan, good morning, FWE. Evan Bourne, yo, what's good, guys? Milk stout does definitely not taste like Guinness.
No, I'm not saying that it tastes the same. I'm just saying it's like you have different kind of beers, and then you have stouts, and then Guinness, Kilkenny, milk stout. It's all just a version of stout. We do have Guinness. We do have Guinness draft here, but it's cans. So it's not like you guys would have Guinness straight from the pub itself. Get nice head. We have the chilled down in the can Guinness. You have it from a vat,
Dave. Youth and rugby tours. I remember them. I barely remember them.
Rugby is a big thing in South Africa. So obviously, every boy and his mother has experienced a rugby tour of some sort. The hazing, mate. The hazing on a rugby tour.
Yeah, 100%. It's like I literally cannot name a single person, a single bloke that I know who's never played rugby, whose dad never played rugby, whose uncles never played rugby, whose fathers before them never played rugby. Especially in Wales, like rugby to us is so close to our heart because we're so shit at football. And rugby to us is just one of those where it's like, yeah, everyone's played it. Every man and their dog has played rugby. Even the women now in Wales are playing rugby. Like I know a couple of girls on the Welsh squad, and it's crazy culture in Wales and South Africa and even Australia. So the rugby tours, like if you haven't done a rugby tour, I suggest you join a seconds team or join a seniors team, because
rock up as a 45-year-old. Just rock up and tell him.
I remember my first ever game for the seconds. I rocked up, and it was like one of the boys in the car community just dragged me in there, and he said, "Well, just I know you're fit. You haven't played rugby in a few years. Just come have a game with us." I went and had a game with the seconds, and one of the boys was on the lash the night before. And like I said, I was a bouncer at the time. He went behind the goalposts or like the you know, the whatever you call them, yeah, the tri line, and he just threw up. Yeah, just the post. It felt weird saying goal. He went behind the cushioning, like the impact, and he just threw up. Every 5 minutes, he'd run back past our try line and just throw up. And I remember I remember kicking him out, literally like 1 o'clock in the morning the night before. It was
What,
crazy.
from drinking? But
Not
he
just
was like
drinking.
still like running on the
Just
pitch.
running and drinking.
Jeez.
Like he was a forward as well, and we had this winger, and his name, I'm not going to name him, but his nickname was
You
Bogger.
almost named him.
Yeah, I'm not going to name him, but his nickname was Bogger, and he was about 4 foot tall at best, and he's probably about 60 kg like wet. And this bloke's a forward, and he was like, "Oh, I'm done. I'm done." He's like, "We got no one to sub you. You're the last sub. Can we put Bogger on?" He tried, and he went up to Bogger, gave him his shirt, which looked like a tent on him, and he actually sent Bogger out onto the pitch to play as a forward. And then the coach went nuts and was like, "Bogger, get back onto the sideline, mate. You're not going out as a forward." The poor guy would have died.
He was a winger, right?
Oh, he was a winger. Yeah, he was a winger. He was
Yeah,
a slighty winger as well. Proper slight lad. Yeah. Real men drink lager. Real men drink stout, mate. Real men drink stout.
Dude, you guys have it wrong. Real men drink whatever the bloody hell they want.
In front of them. Real men drink was in front of them.
Oh, I don't drink all of this like fancy drinks. Dude, you're a man.
You drink whatever you drink. You drink whatever's being put in front of you, boy.
Yeah.
Get some hairs on your
You
chest.
Complain.
Whiskey neat.
Where is the Oracle from? I'm from South Africa, mate. I am South African. All right, no, so not pump draft then, yeah. So we don't have draft. We do have drafts, but it's like for the local beers and stuff like that. But generally, Guinness just comes in a little can. I'm saying a can. It's like a 440 ml can.
Yeah,
So
it's like a full pint can.
Yeah, tall boy.
Yeah, nice. You're quite shit at rugby now too, Will. Mate, I'm pretty sure we lost to Italy the other day. That was embarrassing. Yeah. Mate, I give up, to be fair, with I just give up with Wales. You know, we can't seem to do any sports at the moment.
Dude, there was a time where Wales was like proper good.
Dude, they were the best. I stand by it.
I would say you were the best, but
No, we were the best.
World ranking wise, I don't think you were ever first, but like you were up there. You were definitely top 5.
We were definitely high competitors. You know, we were. Yeah, we'd hold our own against the All Blacks. We'd hold our own against you guys. We'd hold our own against the Springboks. You know, all the top dogs, like, you know, Australia, South Africa, New Zealand. We'd hold our own against them. Now we cannot even beat Italy.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the Six Nations, Italy was always like the punters' boys. You know, they were the ones that everybody was like, "Oh,
spoon boys." You know, they were the wooden spoon boys. Like, like the boys you know were going to get the wooden spoon. It's like, oh well, I wonder how long it's going to take Italy this year.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where I don't know. You had it, you lost it, and now you have to kind of like find your way back to it.
Yeah,
you have to fight your way back into being a proper rugby country again.
I don't think it'll ever happen. So Willie is from Wales and Richard is from South Africa. Yes,
Correcto.
bro, you got it, man. That's right.
FWE, where are you from, mate? That's assuming you are a mate. Unless you are a lady, in which case I apologize for calling you mate, but I'm still going to call you mate because I call everybody mate. What's up, mate?
Well, that was a journey. That just happened.
Starting point, end point.
We got to our destination, I suppose.
Yeah, point. I am looking for a GU cell now, mate. GU is looking like it wants to start pushing a bit lower. EU as well.
Gold's just consolidating, man. I don't know what to do with gold. EU consolidating as well. I like that we whipped above and didn't close, and now we're pushing further down.
Gold is between 2 points for me at the moment, and it needs to either break one of the 2 points before I would say, yay, I'm wanting to get into gold.
Yeah, nice. I mean, I did say that this is sell-off structure. You know, we're going to sell off from this area. But the way that everything was moving, I thought, if anything, it could actually maybe want to break through. Yeah, I don't know. If we got this 5-minute price action on the 15-minute, I would have jumped down to the 5-minute and I would have sold. Yeah.
I have a nice, like, plump ginger kitty. His name is Snap, Ginger Snap. And the weather is...
Every single time, my head goes a different direction. I have a nice, plump, hairy, ginger pussycat.
Yeah. And the weather, this is his favorite kind of weather where it's windy, it's cold, that's his favorite weather. And he goes absolutely ape shit in the house. He runs, and he's a stocky boy, you know. He's the least
by the description of plump.
He's the
As
least
your lightweight and you're fat.
And he just loses his marbles the moment the weather is like this, and he just like parkours against walls and climbs up stuff. It's just it's funny to see, mate.
See, I'm not much of a cat person, but they're starting to grow on me now. And so Cece's got cats. She's got two cats, and one of them is, well, I mean, they're both super cute, but one of them in particular is so adorable. And I'm like, oh man, it's so cute, mate. Yes, mate, I'm from Nigeria. Okay.
The bearskin jobber during the
no shit. Fair.
Yeah,
Bearskin jobber, yo. Good to see you, bro.
Thank you for being here with us, mate.
Give us a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. It's awesome to see you here. And welcome from Wales to Nigeria.
Real men drink bitter.
Oof.
Is that why you're so angry, Evan? Why you're
always so angry? Why he's a lunatic.
Yeah, it's because I don't enjoy me drink.
No one enjoys a bitter. Like, damn. Dude, it was so funny, man. So, I've told everyone the jokes that me and CC make. Like, I'm a man with a real sense of humor. Like, I mean, it can be dark it can be dark humor. It can be like all sorts of humor. Now, she was making, and she's not gonna mind me telling you guys this, but she was making a family recipe soup the other day.
I know where this is going.
Over the weekend. Fuck me, I laughed. And she goes, I've just bought some pork belly. I was like, oh, nice. It looks incredible. And one of her cats is sitting there looking over the slow cooker. So she takes a picture from like far back so you can see like the cat looking over the cooker. And her next words had me in stitches. It was, he's going in next. And the jokes that we make with each other, because they're not often, you know, we don't often make these sorts of jokes. So every time we do make them, they're so funny because they come from such a genuine, funny place. And the minute she said it, dude, I was in hysterics. She was like, "Yeah, he's next. Like Frankie's going into the pot next." And I was like, "Oh my god!" I was howling, absolutely howling. So like Chester, when he misbehaves, I'll be like, "Chester, carry on," and I'll set Cece on you, and Cece will just go like this. She'll just look and go, yummy. Dude, I swear that it's so, because like I said, we don't make these jokes often, otherwise it'd just be over the top. But every now and then, like, she'll just come out with the most outrageous jokes, and I'll be in stitches. She'll just have me weak because it'll come from nowhere and you won't expect it. So yeah,
you know,
fully,
who's the
man.
only people that are allowed to make stereotypical jokes? It's whom those stereotypical jokes are based on.
Or those who date those people of stereotypical jokes.
No, but I mean, like, a CC being of Asian descent is allowed to make the stereotypical Asian stereotype.
Yeah, exactly. And CC's
So-
boyfriend. CC's boyfriend also gets to make
you get
Asian
to do
jokes.
it by proxy.
Yeah.
She is
Having
there.
said that, though, I only make Asian jokes with her. Like,
Yes, I was about
I
to
got a
say,
lot
like,
of Asian friends.
a free ticket to now go in to the wild and go and tell all of your Asian jokes to all of your Asian friends.
Yeah, because I basically grew up in an Asian restaurant. I know the owners, I know their family, and we're all very close. However, I wouldn't go up and make some of these Asian jokes to them because they'd be like, "Well, what the fuck, man? Like that's okay. Yeah, I can see that you were joking. I just went funny. That's so inappropriate."
Yeah.
Whereas, like, usually CC will initiate them, and oh man, it's so funny, so funny. Having said that and Ghetto Dragon also has he's got the Asian validation card.
Yeah, it's called a wedding ring.
Yeah, she can't escape it. She's got to put up with Ghetto Dragon's jokes.
Well, was it? What? Yeah, no, wait. Let me not make that joke. It's that is not right. See, I have to stop myself sometimes. Like, the words are right here.
No, 100%.
They're like ready to go, and it's just like, no.
Yeah, mate, we'll be out in public, and I'll go to. Yeah, times and places, 100%, mate.
Especially in an Asian restaurant. Oof.
Yeah, man, literally. So,
do you know what it reminds me of?
Go on.
There's do you know Family Guy?
Very well.
Okay, so there was a Family Guy episode where it's a meme now about who a neighbor's cat disappeared, and then who do you think was the person that made the cat disappear? And then it's like Quagmire, it's Peter, and it's like Mr. Wong. And all of the votes are on Mr. Wong, but you could see Peter's got like scratch marks and he's bleeding.
Yeah, mate, literally. It's just standard Family Guy, man. I do love Family Guy. It's so fun. I was watching it yesterday, actually. I watched a couple of clips on Facebook.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite TV shows.
It's
Family
funny. Yeah, it's like a load of people love is it House, we call it South Park, but I never got into South Park.
I grew up with South Park. South Park is like where my dark humor started. Now, actually, it started with Happy Tree Friends.
Yeah, fair. Yeah,
do you know Happy Tree Friends?
Yeah, I know Happy Tree Friends.
All right, yeah. That's what I started with. Was Happy Tree Friends.
I'm gonna try a buy here. I think
on
gold.
Okay, let's have a look-sees.
I'm gonna just got down here. I'm not gonna let it get down there, of course, but I'm gonna see how this goes.
What are you aiming for?
If we can take these highs,
467.
Yeah.
You're aiming for 2467.
I'm aiming for.
Not
4271. 4271.
7-1. Okay, so you're going to the tops of Tokyo. All right.
Just taking Tokyo highs, yeah.
Yeah.
If we can take Tokyo
Seeing as we're
highs,
talking
then-
so much about Asian.
Yeah, exactly.
Things.
Yeah. I love all things Asian, even the Asian highs and lows.
Yes.
Yeah, but it was quite fun. Do you know one thing I do get nervous of though? Is ordering in Cantonese, because I feel like I'm going to come across racist. I don't know why. Really don't know why. So she's been teaching me Cantonese, and so home is delicious. And so she comes out with a bill, and I was like, I'm going to say home. like that. Like, thank you very much. It was delicious. And I said, what I said? I ordered water. I said, "Saum goy," and she looked at me. I was like, "Huh? Saum goy." So water, please. And then she looked at Cece, and then Cece spoke like fluent Cantonese. Okay, and then like walked off and got us a bottle of water. I said, "Babe, what did I do wrong?" She said, "No, you said it perfectly." I was like, "Well, what's the fucking problem then? I said it perfectly." She was like, "Well, because you're British." She thought you were speaking English. I was like, "What?" I was like, "How does that even work?" I was like, "What the?" I was like, "No." So yeah,
she automatically assumed that that was English.
She was like, "Sao? What's sao in what's sao in English?" It took her a minute to process it, and then like Cece was like, "You know, he's trying to speak Cantonese to you. He's asking for water."
Yeah.
She just looked at me. She didn't say, "Oh, well done," or "Oh, congrats." She was just like, dude, it baffled me. I felt racist. I was like,
could she speak English? Could the waiter or waitress speak English? Or the server?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so maybe that's why. Maybe they felt
yeah, possibly. Yeah, possibly, man. You know, because like I said, she was very, very broken English. Yeah, she's. I'm just seeing Prudy's comment. So like, yeah. So like, she was very broken English. So her English probably wasn't that good. She didn't realize that I was speaking in Cantonese. But dude, I thought like maybe common sense, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, she was maybe a bit self-aware about her own ability to speak English, and
yeah, possibly. Yeah, so like, dude, that made me proper nervous to order in Cantonese. I was like, oh my god, white boy speaking Cantonese messy with the brain. Yeah, no, 100%, man. So, there's a term for guys like us in Cantonese. It's called guaylo. So guaylo is like white boy. It's like the I'm a guaylo. So yeah. So when they see people like us speaking Cantonese, it really messes with them. They're like, huh? It was quite funny. We ordered bubble tea, and Cece went in and ordered, and they were like, oh, okay, you know, speaking fluent Cantonese to each other. And he goes, order, let's say 10. Order 10. And I went up and I was like, "Ungoi sai," which is thank you very much. And he just stood there, like jumping, clapping. He's like, "Oh!" it's so funny. Like he's never seen. Yeah, he's never seen a Brit in Britain speak Cantonese. He's never seen a Guaylo speak Canto. And it was so funny, man. I was like, oh my god. He's so happy to see like Cantonese speaking. But
you did sound good.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, dude. I'm trying so hard to learn Cantonese because her parents don't speak a lot of English. So,
and I mean,
we got the break and close above, by the way, guys. You did get the break and close above.
You are going to go and live in another country, so
dude. I'm moving there January. Moving there January.
Yeah, it's 5 months. It's a cool thing to see that you're actually like really trying hard.
Yeah, well, I'm not one of those guys. Like, even when I went out in France, you know, I used to be very good at very, very good at French, but you know, I've forgotten a lot of it. So I brushed myself up on like some French lessons, you know, trying to relearn the language a little bit when I went out to France, and I just sort of spoke a little bit of French out there and spoke as much as I could. Annoyingly, Ewan's taught me a lot of Spanish, so sometimes I did speak a bit of Spanish out there. Instead of bonjour, I was like, hola, shit. I mean, hello.
Hola. They're like, here's another Spanish boy trying to come in here with the French accent.
Yeah, literally.
Merde.
Like, yeah, literally. It's like, who do you think you are, you stupid Spaniard?
Yeah.
You stupid bird, we do not speak Spanish, we are French. We speak le français. No, anyway, moving on to the gold.
As you were saying, you're getting a bit of the break and close, but it seems though that
seems to be
tracing ever so slightly.
We did get the break and close though. We did get the break and close, so I'm happy with it. technically it did, fit in with my plan. Not the nicest
so long
way.
as you're sticking to the plan, mate. So long as you're sticking to the plan.
It's according to my plan, but it's a high risk plan. So it is still according to the plan. It's just high risk due to the wick above. We'll see how this goes. Also, topic of conversation today, guys, is do trade and signal services work?
Interesting one.
Rich, what do you think?
I was watching a few videos this weekend. There's a guy that basically, I'm not going to say his name, but he basically goes and tests signal services of different, let's call them trading influencers. So anybody that sells a trading service, he would pay a little bit of money and he would kind of like test out their signal service to see if they're legitimate or not. And then he would give them a rating. And the idea that I got from some of his videos were that it's very subjective and that people will buy or pay for a signal service and then they would get a few, let's say really good trades that actually looked like they would be consistent or would be in line with a consistent plan. But the majority of them ended up being absolute garbage. So I think the idea of a signal service is that it kind of aligns with who you get. Like, let's say hypothetically, LJ decides that he is going to start a signal service as a hobby. Maybe the signals that he would give would be of a higher quality and would be a little bit more consistent. But in general, I think when it comes to signal services, I think signal services are a bit scammy. It's a little, it doesn't work as much.
Is this a bad time to say that we're releasing Apex Brotherhood signals?
It's probably not the bad time. You can say we're gonna do the signal service. I think it's subjective. It's like, whom is this signal coming from? Is it a vetted person? Is the person somebody that has X amount of years of experience in the market? It's really subjective, but I wanted your opinion on the signal services. What is your viewpoint on it specifically?
I mean, look, signals can be good. I think I've known one person to have a successful signal company. I'm still friends with him now. I say friends, I know him. I follow him on socials. We chat. He does do signals, or he did do signals, and his trades were successful. He was an ICT trader, and he was a great trader as well, I'll be honest. However, the issue with signals is you're going to get a lot of people who use it for the wrong reason because they can't trade. So most of the time, a lot of traders who do signals are profitable traders, but the reason 90% of the people lose with signals is because they don't know how to copy the signals. That's what I see a lot of the time. I see a lot of the time, like, people will full margin or risk 5%, risk 10% per trade. They'll have a few winning trades, and then next minute they'll have losing streaks, and then they'll blow their entire account and be like, oh, this guy's a scam. I've blown my account. I can't win any trades with him. He's an absolute scammer. It's like, well, he's profitable. He's taken his own trades. You've just not been successful with his trades because you don't know his risk management. That's one of the only issues I see with signals. I do think they work. Potentially, I think if I was to do a signal service, like if Apex Brotherhood was to come out with signals, it would be more like a course form. It wouldn't be, guys, join the group and good luck. It would be more like a mentorship. It'd be like, right, guys, here's what we're gonna do. Here's the signal. Here's how we're going to display it. Here's what we want you to do to best optimize trading with these signals with us. You know, it'd be along those lines. It'd be more like a mentorship side of Signals. And I think a lot of people who do Signals just, they don't care. You know, there's no care in it. There's no passion in it. They just want to make money from you. So Signals can work if you've got the right person behind them. But I'd always recommend never relying on Signals. You know, always do your own analysis.
Yeah, it's like if the saying here, if you're trading signals, then you are not a trader, you are a copier.
Yeah, no, literally that. 100% that. You know, if I said, Rich, buy gold right now, buy gold. And you did. And I said, why did you buy gold? Well, I don't know, because you told me to. Okay, so if I said, go work here. Okay, why am I going to go do this job? Why am I going to go do this thing? Oh, you may earn some money. You may also lose money. Who knows? But we also don't know what the job's going to be. You know, it's just complete ambiguity. You know, it's complete nonsense. There's no point in doing it because you don't know why you're doing it. So
it's the reliance on someone else's analysis. It's the reliance
copy trading. I believe in. Now that I believe in, copy trading services. And that is something that Apex Brotherhood is going to be releasing, is copy trading services, because that is linking yourself up to a trader's account. You know, like, let's say, for example, that you're linked up to my account. I take my trades, and I've got to be profitable. So if I win, you win. If I lose, you lose. Everything I do on my account replicates on your account. Nothing can go wrong that wouldn't go wrong on my account also. So Signals is the case of, you know, you've got to manage your risk. You've got to copy the trade in time. You've got to know what to do, when to do, how to do it. You know, and there's just so many if, buts, and maybes and issues with that. Whereas, you know, if someone was to link up an account to the back end of my account, then it's like, oh, okay, you know, look, I've blown an account. That sucks because Will's also blown an account. You know, you're in the same boat as a profitable trader. You're not trying to copy an account. You're not trying to copy trades. You're not calling yourself a trader. You've got an asset manager, in effect. You know, it's no different to what big banks do.
There's an asterisk to that as well. There's also a caveat to that, where I can have a demo account that is connected to your actual real money account as well.
Yeah.
So it's still the idea of this person. You don't just blindly go and follow them. It needs to be somebody, if you're going to do copy trading, where your account is linked up to one of their copiers, as an example. You need to trust that person. You need to have 100%. Vetted.
You don't do anything in the financial markets without trust.
Exactly.
You know, or not necessarily trust. Who cares about trust, man? You don't need to trust anything. Data. That's what you need to see. You need to trust data. You know, you need to look at the data and have backed up statistics showing you that they are profitable.
Yeah, like Evan is saying, you're not taking the trades when you copy trading. It's all automatic. You trade it, and I trade it due to you taking the trade, and then I trade.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Myself, I wouldn't allow my account to be in the hands of someone else. So I wouldn't allow, even if I do trust you, Will, and I know you're a profitable trader, I wouldn't allow your analysis and your trades be what is going into my account. Because once again, I'm not the trader.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but that's the profitable trader speaking. You know, so many people will say, I don't have a clue. Can I just give it to someone to trade?
Like, I get that. I get the idea. It's still but my personality would be
and that's why. But that's what I mean. That's why you're a profitable trader.
Yeah. So I understand the whole point of the copy trading. The signal trading is in the same field for me. It's like, it's not my analysis; it's someone else's analysis.
Yeah.
And it's not to say I don't trust it. It is just to say that I'm not comfortable with it. Like, I would feel a lot more comfortable if I had my own analysis and I followed my own analysis, kind of like thing. Like, even with my brother, like when I got him into trading, it was never a thing. You must take the same trades as I do.
Yeah,
I didn't
fair.
share my trade ideas with him because it's not how I would want to learn if I was a new person in the field of trading.
Yeah, literally that.
So-
It's like you can see on YouTube a lot of the times, especially like here. You know, we do break down our trades, but a lot of time you'll see, I just made 10K today trading from my beach house villa or whatever, I don't know, and they'll show you the trade. They'll be like, and they will. They'll show you GU. They'll show you GU long. They'll show you that they drew it out. They'll show you that they took it the actual trade and they placed it on the terminal. They'll be super transparent, and people are like, "Oh my god, you're amazing. You're so transparent. You're so great. You're so rich," and all this garbage, and just licking them clean. And then what they won't show you, and because they show you P&L, you get distracted by the pretty things. What they don't show you is the actual breakdown of how they got there. You know, they don't show you, unless they're selling a course, then it kind of makes sense. It's strategy then. But they won't show you, this is how I got there. This is why I did it. This is the breakdown. Like that's why we do what we do at Apex Brotherhood. You know, we break down our trades. We show you why we're looking at what we're looking at. Speaking of, we're $50 up now.
Yeah, like I think the idea also is like of this specific live stream that we have here right now is this isn't a signal service. This isn't a hey, listen, copy my trades. It's two people with some guests every now and then that just want to have a bit of a discussion. We want to talk to other like-minded people while we are trading. And my trading style and your trading style is not necessarily going to align with the people in chat's trading style. And I also believe the people in chat also understand that they're not going to follow our specific trading. We're going to have differences in the way that we do and see things. And I'm not here to tell you, Will, hey, you must take this trade. And I'm not telling anybody in chat to do the same thing either. And it's the same with all of the other like streaming that we do, like with the Fivers. If we're going to start doing live trading with the Fivers as an example, it's not going to be with the intention of having people copy it. Now, obviously, you can't prevent always people from copying your trades. There will be people that will be like, oh, I'm going to trade Will's, copy trades Will. What the hell am I saying? I'm going to copy Will's trade.
Yeah.
There's this gold one. And you have no control over that. But it's not the intention. The intention is not to be a signal service. The intention is not to be a copy service, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I remember back in the LLTF days, someone actually messaged me saying, dude, I took a loss. And I think I lost about 1%, 1.5%. Someone texted me saying, dude, I just blew my account taking
because
your
of
trade.
you.
Yeah. He was like, I just took your trade and I blew my account. I was like, A, don't take my bloody trades. And B, how did you just blow your account? Like, how did that even, like, what? I think it was a funded account. And I was thinking to myself, like, what did you need to risk to blow your account on this trade right now? Like, how did you even manage that? It was crazy to me. I thought, wow, just wow. So yeah, guys, these aren't signals. This isn't, you know, look, if you want to copy them. I wouldn't recommend it, but I ask you not to. But you know, I can't stop you. I'm not gonna sit there behind your desk and like stop you from placing trades. So.
Slap your hand every time you try and do. No. Don't trade.
Exactly. You know, there's bugger all I can do about it. But you know, we just ask you not to. We recommend that you don't. I'm looking at this, man.
You know what's the funny thing is, like, we have a disclaimer that states that this is for entertainment purposes. All right.
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, we're gonna trade anyway.
Yeah, but like the funny thing is, like the people, like that person that sent you a message saying, "Hey, listen, I lost my funded account, or I you know, my account got absolutely dumpstered because I took your trade." It's just like, okay, why did you do that? No, because you were trading, and they're forcing the consequences of their actions onto you to try and blame you.
It's lacking in accountability. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's like you are the one that decided to take that trade. You have only got yourself to blame. We have a disclaimer that turns and says, "Don't do it."
Yeah, mate, literally that. And a lot of people. That's what Oh, excuse me. That's why a lot of people love signals. A lot of people love signals because they don't need to hold themselves accountable. They can hold someone else accountable.
That was kind of like what I was like alluding to. I was trying to get to that point. It's like it's
Yeah.
a form of denying accountability.
Yeah,
If
well,
there's a-
they can put the blame on someone that isn't them. They're like,
Yes.
oh my god, I can blame this
lost
guy
my
for
account.
losing.
I lost my account because of Richard. Blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
No, exactly
And-
that, mate. You know, exactly that. But
They go online and they say, "Oh, Will is a horrible trader and is a scammer." Me.
yeah, he doesn't do. Oh, he can't trade. He this. He's that. I blew my account because of him. It's like, dude, I don't even do signals. What do you mean? Why are you posting that you blew your account because of me? you know. Yeah, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get trolls everywhere. You know, but you've got to siphon through it. And like I said, you know, we're gonna trade anyway.
Yeah.
You know, like me and Rich, we trade, especially during these times. We're gonna trade anyway. We may as well trade on stream and chat with you guys. You know, so the community's building. So I'm gonna go jump into the community after this, and you'll see me in the trading lounge. So that's where I'll be chilling and chatting with everyone in the premium group. So I'll be chilling in there. Oh, there we go, $100 up. So I'll be
Nice.
chilling in the trading lounge a little bit later on. And then we'll be live with the fivers at 11:30. 11:30. I'm just
Yeah.
watching the roll trade now, trying to understand where it's going.
It's slowly making its way up. On the 5-minute, you have multiple higher lows and higher highs on the 5 on gold. So it looks like it's slowly making its way up to that maybe the top portion of the box, maybe not necessarily the tippy top of the session, like the
Yeah.
Tokyo high, but at least to that box. Well, actually, now it's starting to push a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see.
So I would want to see it come to 42.67. So another $4 basically movement, another 40 pips.
Yeah, so to this high here.
Yeah, that's what I would normally like kind of look for. And if it breaks through that and closes above that, then yes. Because the
Yeah,
most
I see that.
recent attempt wasn't even remotely close to the Tokyo high.
Yeah, if we don't get a nice close in a minute's time, if we don't get a real nice close with barely any wick to the high side, then I'll probably close this where it is, because it's doing okay, but it's not as nice as I want it to be. So
It's very slow.
yeah,
But like, don't what I'm saying impact what you want to.
no,
do.
of course,
Like,
no.
you
like
still
the-
stick to your plan and your
What I
style.
like to look at is like the candlestick characteristics. So if we close right now with a good candle body, then it's like, okay, I'll like that. I'll wait a bit longer.
It looks good at the moment. Like I do like the way that it's busy forming. It.
Yeah, yeah. Right now it's looking very nice. We got 10 seconds before candle close. I want to keep this bull momentum to the upside. I don't really want to see that wick.
So EU to me is dead at the moment. I have no interest in EU whatsoever. Too many large wicks. Excuse me. Too many large wicks in relation to the candle bodies. It's just a little bit indecisive. Doesn't quite know where it wants to go. 15 minutes slowed. MACD is flat. It's exactly in line with the EMAs right now. So I'm not seeing any sort of momentum. I would need to just see a break of some sort and then a retest, and then I will consider getting in on EU right now. But as it stands, I am not interested in it.
Yeah, guys.
All right, guys. Yeah, we've reached the very end.
Yeah, just
of
let you know,
our-
guys. I've taken out. It was just too slow. You know, it's look at it wicking. Price is just too slow, and it's coming too close to the highs. Like, if it starts to reject any more, it's going to reverse. So I'll take out. Guys, I am trading throughout the day on in the trading lounge in the premium group. I'm also going to be live with the Fivers at 11:30, so there's going to be another opportunity for me to get in then as well. I think I was risking about $300, so it wasn't quite a 1-to-1, which is a shame, but I managed to smash out $226 after commissions. Only paid $2 commission, so that was pretty cool. There we go. See, there we go, guys. You know, wicking now and starting to pull back. I didn't want to be in this.
No, agreed.
It's too slow. I'll keep this drawing up to see how price moves, but it's too slow. But yeah, guys, $226 profit on the morning stream, so that's pretty good. Guys, please give us a big thumbs up. It does go a long way. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, guys. It's huge. It's super and hugely appreciated, and it does go a long way.
Yeah, like Will said, you guys can join us. For those that are in the premium group on Discord, you can join us there now within the next, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. We'll be in there. And then those that are not, that are in the Discord, consider potentially getting the premium if you guys want to. Not going to force you to, but there is some perks to being in the premium. Anybody that is not in the Discord that would like to see a little bit more of us, you will see us in the Fiverr stream in another 2 hours or so. And then, guys, please don't forget, drop a like, drop a subscribe if you haven't already, and then we'll see you guys tomorrow for another live weekday Apex Brotherhood live stream. All right, guys, have a great day. Remember, follow your plan, and yeah, we'll see you guys later. Cheers.
There you go. Take care.